don't you go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you can join my family and watch me play with makeup, review some products, and all that good stuff. Well, today I want to talk about some of my favorite products ever. Well, actually, it's my favorite product because it's just so easy. Okay, so if you're anything like me, you probably don't have a lot of time in the morning and you kind of just want to get it done and go. I'm very much like that Monday through Friday. So I try to find things that make it super easy for me to just put something on if I don't have a lot of time and go. One of my favorite products to do that is the ColourPop Jelly Shadows. I flippin' love these things. They are incredible. They're so easy. So today I'm going to go through my ColourPop my ColourPop Jelly Shadows and just show you, do some swatches. One of the reasons I love ColourPop Jelly Shadows, yeah, that, is because it's just, one, they're jelly shadows. I mean, they're just fun. But the other reason is because you can just do a one shadow and go, and they will last you forever. I'll show you a few of mine and how I use them. So all I did was the ColourPop Jelly Shadow on my lid, one color in my crease, and underneath on my lower lash line. Did the lashes today. Yeah, those. Did my lashes. And by did them, I mean spent a crazy amount of time trying to get them on straight. Close up, not as cute. But I'm working on that. That's one of my things. Anyways, so I just did that and some liner. I used the It Cosmetics That's the Point and winged it out a little bit. And that's it. Quick, simple look. I just get super excited about these things. Okay, so the first Jelly Pop. I can't say it. Alright, so the first ColourPop Jelly Shadow, say that like 3 times real fast, is called Whistlin' Pixie. It's actually the one that I have on right now. If I want something that's super neutral, I usually put this one over my lid. So here's what it looks like. Get that. There you go. It is a jelly shadow, so this little thing that just fell off, you want to make sure it stays on when you actually are closing it up. But anyways, so this is what they look like. Open. There you go. I actually just use, I've had this forever, and I really only need to use the tip, the top. Oh, today is fun. I just need to use a little bit. There you go. Here's what it looks like inside. Okay, so this is Whistlin' Pixie swatched. It's a really copperish, natural looking color. At least on my skin tone, it looks pretty natural. For a lighter skin tone, it may look a bit more bronzy, but for me, if you can see it on my eyes today, it's just a really natural, glittery shadow. I love this one. I use this one when I'm in a pinch and just want to throw something on with a pretty neutral look. Okay, so the next color I'm going to show you is called Sweet Dreams. It's a pretty pink color. Can you see that? Well, I'm going to show you on my arm now. So you literally just take it off the lid, put a little on your finger. Make sure you put the little cap back in it because these things can dry out pretty fast. There it is swatched. It's really pretty. It's very subtle. You can build it up if you want, and again, you can actually combine the jelly shadows if you want to give it a little bit more saturation, or just creative with your look. And you can also just put it on top of a shadow if you want it to be more of a topper. I tend to use these more as just kind of a everyday little shadow on my eye. Sometimes I'll put it on top of a shadow. Okay, so the next color I want to show you is called, oh god, I just had it. It's called Half Moon. This one's a really pretty, like, purplish color. It doesn't really show like that on the monitor. Hopefully you can see it when I do a swatch. And again, I just take a little off the lid. You will have these forever if you do it like this. You don't really need much more, to be completely truthful. So just take the lid, put a little bit on your finger, and then if this were your lid, just swipe it on down. It's a pretty cranberry shade. Maybe if I come back, you'll be able to see it. Okay, so here's Half Moon swiped. In person, this color is really beautiful. It's more like a cranberry color. Not really completely cranberry. It's like a purplish cranberry color. I think I just made one up. You have to see it. It's beautiful on. I think I love these things so much because it's like paint by number or something. It reminds me of being a kid and getting paint all over my fingers. So if you like that kind of thing, you'll love these. My next color is called Late Bloomer. It is a purplish color. I love this one. This one's fun to do with like green or blue or just an all purple look and then put this in the center. Ooh, it's really nice. I'll swatch it for you. Late Bloomer is a duochromatic, so it has a flip. You can see that. It's kind of like a green flip. There we go. Just move my arm like this and hopefully the color catches and you can see it on your screen. These are just fun. I love these things. Okay, so that's Late Bloomer. And don't forget to put the lid back on these before you tighten them because it will dry out if you don't. So this one's called Spindle. It's from the Villains collection. It's this color here. This actually shows up on screen. Nice. Little things right. So anyways, so this is this one. It's called Spindle and I'll swipe it for you. Swipe or no swiping? Swatch it. So here it is swatched. This one has a crazy flip in person. It's almost like a pinkish gold even though it's purple. It's really pretty. Maybe you can see it. I don't know. I'm like twisting my arm and the only part twisting is right here. It's not gonna work that way. Okay. The next color is called Hallucinogens. It's like a periwinkle, but it has a pinkish purple flip to it. Hopefully the camera picks this one up because this one is such a beautiful color. Let me swipe it. Swipe it. Let me swatch it for you. Okay, so here's this color swatched. I put a crap ton on my finger trying to make it so you could see it a bit better, but I don't know if you can. It's so beautiful in person. It's actually more like a... So bad at describing colors. It's really more like a purple, even though it looks periwinkle and blue. It's beautiful. Villains collection, Ursula. This one's called Just Your Voice. I love this one. I always put this one on top of purples for some reason. Purples or greens. Hopefully the camera really picks it up. It's beautiful. Yeah, so you can see that a bit. It looks blue. And watch, I'll swatch it for you. How do you do this? How do people do this? I cannot for the life of me get the swatch thing down. Okay, so here it is all on my finger. I think you can actually see it better on my finger than you can on my arm. But here it is. Try to get it where you can see it. Aside from the fact that the more I go down my arm, the fatter the swatches are. I'm hoping you can see them better. Alright, so this is your voice. Just your voice. Voice something. Ha! Just your voice. This is just your voice. All on my finger. So the last ColourPop jelly shadow I have for you is called Bungalow. It's it kind of looks teal. It looks teal in the pan or pot in this thing, but it looks a little different when you actually put it on your eye and swatch it. So I'll show you that now. Okay, so that's the last one swatched. It's fun on my finger actually. I think you could see it maybe better on my finger. Maybe not. Anyway, this was the last one swatched. There's so much fun to play with if you don't mind the jelly consistency. And it's this jelly consistency when you touch it, but when you put it on your eye or swatch it or anything contacting your skin, basically, it turns into a shadow. So it's not it's not the way that it feels at all. And it's just, it wears all day. I really love these things. I use them all the time when I'm out of time or when I just want to maybe put a little bit of extra shimmer on a look. They're so versatile. Love them. They're only about $8, I think. I'll put the price down below. Well, thank you for joining me. I love these things. Thanks for listening to me talk about how much I love ColourPop jelly shadows. Hopefully you go pick them up. They're just easy. So super easy to use and gives you a quick look without doing much at all. So thanks again for stopping on by. Again, if you're new, hit the subscribe button down below. And both of you, now that the video's over, head on over to Instagram and check me out. Thanks. Have a good day, morning, afternoon, whatever time it is where you are. Bye. Oh, it's hot. I said I wasn't going to film in another sweatshirt, and for some reason I thought this whole shoulder action would make it easier. It's flipping hot.